message in a bottle put out to sea by an Oxford woman made it all the way to France.
She did it to honor her daughter, who died of fentanyl poisoning. Never dreamed that someone would read it, though. WRAL's Grace Holland found out how the ripples from this message can still be felt 5 years after losing her daughter.
Push and pull. The tide, like life, gives and takes away.
All right, children, come back this way.
Moments of joy.
Look at your mama, identical. Where you get this from?
Between waves of grief.
They heavily.
These two families are riding out the hardest week of their lives together on Carolina Beach.
Every year since her passing, this is what we do. We go to the beach somewhere, and we're sitting there watching the sunrise.
Both women lost their daughter.
And tell me who's on the side.
My daughter, Michiko Ferezda.
To fentanyl poisoning.
She wasn't aware that she was taking it or getting it, and she died instant. So we're just gonna celebrate their lives and do what they would do. They love the beach, both of the girls did. So we're here with their kids in honor of them on their death anniversary.
Missy Duff and Patricia Drews united through loss, raising their grandchildren and spreading awareness. A message ending up in some unlikely places.
I want it for anyone that found that bottle to know, this beautiful girl that had such a beautiful heart.
Drew's daughter, Heaven Lee, never met a stranger. So she wrote Heaven's story in a letter, wrapped it in her photo, and put it in a bottle.
It was just kind of like, can you just take this bottle and just throw it out in the ocean somewhere for me?
Captain Shane Basher met Drews on a boat dock in South Carolina 2 years since her daughter's death.
Yeah, so God put him in my path.
She kind of told me the story about the message in the bottle and stuff like that. I wanted to make sure I was far enough offshore to where I felt like it may actually have a chance of, going somewhere other than just washing back up on the beach.
Captain Shane Basher dropped the bottle about 50 miles off the South Carolina coast. From there, the currents took it nearly 4,000 miles to the coast of France, where it was found last month, first by 2 women and then by a mother and her 11-year-old son.
This is where you found the bottle?
Yes, this little flame.
Charlotte Bouvard read the message inside to her son.
Painful and very touched, by this. I understood that I had talked to him about drug because we never talked about it before because when he's very young.
And Drews heard from them weeks before this year's anniversary, 5 years since losing her daughter.
And to think that she had traveled all the way to France. And I couldn't help but think, of course, that would be where heaven would wind up, somewhere beautiful like that.
The tide pulling, carrying the story from one shore, pushing it to another.
She was helping me spread the message and helping to save lives. And that I'm not alone. She's still with me.
It let us know that our angels are out there and they're watching us and they're sending us signs and they're letting us know to continue to fight.
These women charting their courses with renewed strength. In Carolina Beach, Grace Holland, WRAL News.
And that message in a bottle is still out there. The French family gave the bottle to police there in France, and those officers put it back in the ocean.